What's happening in our brains that makes us sometimes choke under pressure? So pressure makes us worse, but other times pressure makes you rise to the occasion and makes you better. And this is kind of part of the question of how does pressure affect our brains is something we're researching because originally NFL kickers were missing a bunch of field goals this year. And we were like, what the hell? But then we realized that understanding how pressure affects your brain could be useful in high pressure situations like job interviews or big tests or a karaoke bar, whatever. And it turns out that the difference between choking and rising to the occasion could be a difference in reward. A study from last year showed that monkeys also choke under pressure, which is very, very cool for the record. The monkeys were given various levels of reward, and as the rewards got better, their success rate improved, their performance improved, which sounds like motivation to me. But when the researchers gave them a really good reward, which they called a jackpot, the monkeys' performance tanked. They got worse. That's choking. Before, I thought, and other studies seem to suggest that choking under pressure and being motivated by pressure were two different neural mechanisms. It was two different things happening in your brain. But this kind of suggests that they're not different parts of your brain. They're the same, just on a bigger spectrum than we might have realized. And so the question then becomes, how do you move this graph to the right so that you eliminate that drop in performance in really big rewards, like when a game is on the line for a field goal, for example. And also, I have to give credit where credit is due. Look how pretty the figures are in this study. My God, these guys killed it. The brain is so freaking cool.